It would be helpful if one's phone could remind you the day before if your next day starts earlier than normal. I actually had 2 episodes this month where I had a very early meeting. One was an international call at 2 a.m., and the other was another call at 7 a.m. And both of these occurred earlier than the typical time when my first meeting of the day is. And therefore, by complete chance, someone reminded me about the 2 a.m. call the night before. And then with regards to the 7 a.m. call, I forgot about that was happening that morning. And so it would be very helpful if on iOS or in the mobile phone, as one sets a timer, if on the same screen, it could show you that you have a calendar appointment concurrent around the time you are setting the timer for or prior to that time. And I like this solution of placing the reminder directly into the workflow of setting a timer to fall asleep, because it makes it so that you have the information you need at the time you need the information. The second option on how this could be resolved would be that if your phone looks to see the average time you wake up each day, either you enter this manually once on the time that you start your day, if it's a very set, specific time, or the calendar could look at using an algorithm at the average time the first appointment of the day is and deduce from that kind of a rolling average of when your day start is. And if there was an event on the calendar which was prior to the average start time, that the night before, you would then receive a push notification on your phone showing you that you have an early start the next day. And so there are at least 2 ways that the phone can help remind the user that their next day is starting earlier than normal. And this is important because the default 15-minute push notification before an event is insufficient when one's phone is in mute mode and asleep. And therefore, this message really needs to come either the day before as a push notification or when setting the sleep timer.